Hey guys, this is Nathan from Bagel Pop, and I just want to give you fair warning. We're going to spoil pretty much everything. So yeah, you've been warned.
Alright, so with the double header of the night, we just finished watching Terra Formars, episode 11, I think. And,
No, it was 12 actually. It's 12.
12, yes. And, return to form for the show. After 3 episodes of, well, maybe 4 episodes of boringness, you could argue.
It's 3 episodes of boringness and then 1 episode of disappointment.
Yeah, and then just like so much shit went on. Like all of a sudden, like instead of like it started off on a little bit of flashback, like oh fuck no, not another flashback episode. But thank God, just provided just a little bit of context for on bug 1, I think. Bug 2, and essentially like provided that he's really pissed off at the silkworm guy because it was the power of his ex-girlfriend who was killed in the attacks of bug 2. Mm-hmm. And basically they got through that really quick, and then really weird, like he basically kills the silkworm Terra Formars pretty easily, and then he shoots the but then before he kills him, it shoots like this, like 2 things into the air. We don't really know what it was. It just moved too quickly.
I thought there were rocks, but maybe they're like not. Yeah.
Yeah, he like shoots up 2 things into the air, and they're fighting in this deep cavern. So yeah, but they continue to fight, and then he eventually does end up killing the guy, and then we move on to the whatchamacallit, we move on to the Russians who are inside of the pyramid. And then, Austin, you were cheering for zombie cockroaches?
Mummy cockroaches.
Mummy cockroaches?
Wrapped in bandages and everything.
Yes. I thought that would be pretty dope. And then, yeah. And then we basically figure out that, like, we're inside. I think a little fun thing to note is, still got some perviness. We got a little bit more perviness coming back into the show. We haven't seen, like, the lovely perviness of the show in a while. Like, we get to see that, the Scorpion Girl's got her, like, butt cleavage exposed because she needs that hole at the top of her butt because that's where the scorpion tail comes out of. And then, like, later on in the episode, like, we see that, like, Hawk Girl's butt is just in a shot just because.
Just, like, in the, like...
Yeah, in the foreground, yeah. It's just there, but, I mean, I don't know. Why the hell not? And, yeah, and, but we see, but more importantly, from butt cleavage is we essentially figure out that one of the countries has betrayed Earth apparently, and given like the Terra Formars like technology to use rocket propelled fuel, and they shoot those like rocket propelled fuel and kind of use them as almost like a Molotov cocktail. They just like fire it. Now we see what that
napalm bombs. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we see that like the whatchamacallit, like the 2 things that Silk Moth guy shot into the air was, I guess, kind of like signaling, you know, hey, drop it here. And then it gets like set off, and then a whole bunch of them, they're all kind of fucked, and it hits them at just the wrong time because all of them are running out of their medicine. Yeah, so like Spider Guy is like Spider-Man's kicking ass. And then all of a sudden, like once it comes down, there seems to be like a camouflage one that's like moving around, and like a couple of them get killed. One of them, I think I don't know, maybe the shark guy gets like his leg cut off. Yeah. A couple of them get their like heads like bludgeoned in. There's some chick who's like, anybody save me! Ah, 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 ah. And then she goes hysterical and then just runs into the fire and just burns herself alive. Which also, like, why did no one else die in this fire? It was like super ridiculous because
it's like the fire was around them but not on them.
Yeah, it made like the explosion. The explosion looked as if it was like a thermonuclear bomb from the atmosphere. Yeah, there's like 3 huge ones. But then there's like, is everyone okay? It's like, yeah, we're fine. Like, like
yeah, I'm like, I thought a nuke just went off. While you were all like, Godzilla? What the hell's going on?
Yeah, but apparently it was like very, very like flash fire, I guess. And even then, I was just like, you guys should probably be dead, but I don't know. Maybe at a human level, whatever. They didn't die. Just gonna keep on going on. is they didn't die, and then they essentially they get, I don't know, like they're running out of the powers, and then like cockroaches are just like popping up out of the ground, freaking like Diglett style from
Yeah, there
Pokemon.
is there Diglets. Oh my god.
Yeah, they literally just look like Diglets, like popping up their heads, and then freaking like Spider Guy is about to like eat the dust, and then all of a sudden like a fucking baseball flies in and takes out the
A
guy.
metal ball.
Yeah, and he's like hucking like metal baseballs, and then he's like we find out that Hawk Guy who can throw these baseballs is freaking like ranked number 5 or something.
12.
12?
Yeah, it was 12.
Was he 12? I thought he was ranked higher.
Nah, 12 is pretty high for a hawk dude.
But I thought he was ranked. No way. I thought he was ranked. Double check it. But anyway,
I'm
he
pretty
was
sure.
ranked pretty high, and then he was like throwing these baseballs, and it was just like taking him out from super far range. And he's like, and then he delivers, and then like the spider guy's like running away. It's like, stop throwing them! You're gonna kill me! And then like one lands right above over his shoulder. And then, like, the spider guy smiles and was like, oh, he just delivered some medicine to him, didn't he? He was like, I'm gonna kiss that bastard. And he pops it up, and then he like, opens it up, and he hits it, and it's like a freaking, like,
a dentine ice cube.
Yeah, it's like a dentine ice cube that he, like, gums up and he chews. It kind of looks like, I don't know. But yeah, it's like a gum thing, and it's like, he blows like a bubble, and then he's like, oh, we're gonna be playing baseball now? And then he, like, uses his stick, like, the balls come in, and he just, like, hits them back. Like, he's the pitcher and he's the batter in baseball. He's, like, hitting all these and, like, killing people. Which is super impressive that he's that accurate at hitting the ball at, like, super high speeds, by the way.
I know.
Yeah. And then, like, one of there's, like, a special beetle that's, like, super buff, actually catches one of the balls.
Yeah.
Which is just astronomical, like, strength and coordination to catch that
Yeah,
thing.
it's like, cha.
Yeah, which is, like, super ridiculous. So, yeah, he's there. And then, like, the Hawk Girl just, like, flies in and tackles, like, the spider guy.
It's just like, I thought you were going to carry him off or something. So it just runs into him. Like,
yeah, I was like...
well, now you're both on the ground.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, and then,
And he is ranked 12, by the way.
Yeah, but we see that they've brought reinforcements. Michelle and Akari are now both on the scene. And apparently a guy who got his leg chopped off is stabilized. You know, probably he'll have some ability to grow it back or some shit. And then,
I don't think sharks can do that.
No, I don't think so. I don't know if he was a shark guy. I wasn't sure what he was.
I think he was, though.
Is he the shark? No, I think the shark guy has, like, dark hair. So he could be something else. But anyway.
Whatever.
He's stabilized. He's fine. The girl's fine. And then Michelle's there. And then we can see that the camouflage bug is, like, moving toward the
bug cages.
Yeah, the bug cages, and trying to get them out. So there's definitely they're highly coordinated and highly intelligent. So we will see what the fuck is going to go down in the next in the next episode. So a lot of intriguing stuff going on.
You saw what Team Russia found in the cave, right? That big wall thing, wall mural.
Yeah,
someone told them how to do the surgery.
Exactly. Someone told them how to do the surgery. Someone told them how to sabotage these missions. Like, it's been very obvious that someone's been sabotaging them the whole entire way. I mean, the bugs were on the freaking ship, like, from the get-go. You know, like, they're probably, like, bugs on Earth already, if you think about it. Because how else could they have gotten onto that ship? They were probably planted there, and then they, like, hatched. So maybe they had eggs, you know, like, in that ship before it flew off, you know, to Mars. So, I mean, one country has been fucking them over this whole entire time. My theory is, like, China. I think, like, China faked their death, and then, you know, because we never saw China die. They were just like, China got wiped out. And then, like, if we think about it, like, everybody else has kind of been working together. You know, like, China's the only team that we haven't seen really do anything. And then we've seen nobody from China actually do anything. So, my theory is China. You were saying Germany because Germany is kind of shady with Adolf.
Yeah.
Because they were just like, he died. Whatever.
Yeah, like, they're not averse to, you know, unethical medical human experimentation. So
historically and recently.
Terra Formars.
Yeah, so I guess so. If we're gonna go like default the Germans, like if we're Not a bad bet. Like if your odds
It
are,
could be the U.S. just because, like, in anime, it seems Japan likes picking on the U.S. as bad guys.
yeah, Japan or China, I feel like are probably. I still think China's like our best bet, but we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of intriguing stuff that went on. The battle animation definitely went up in this one. Just shit got done in this fucking episode. Like so much shit. Like so much of the plot like moved along, and so much of the main plot. Enough of this like, oh my god, there's this backstory about this guy, and I feel really bad for him. And, you know, like, you're probably gonna kill him off anyway. Like, just like. Go
Stop
on.
flashing us back.
Yeah, just stop flashing us back. Let's move fucking forward. But it felt like they moved forward enough for the past, like, to make up for the past 4 episodes. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, they did the flashback correctly finally. Like the captain's flashbacks. Like, this happened, but now we move on.
Yeah, it just really seemed that the animated series was really hampered by, like,
Filler.
yeah, well, not maybe like filler as well as just like budget limitations, because you could even see in this episode the animation for the fight scenes and everything else was a lot better. You know, it spends a lot of money to like animate those like huge explosions and stuff, and like throwing the balls, just all those stuff, and the hand-to-hand combat stuff was so much better in this than like in the previous ones of just like zapping thunderbolts and like one punching some dude, I don't know, boxing and shit. So yeah, definitely a return to form this episode, and I was like, oh my god, I want to see next episode so bad. So it's back to form. I'm back in. I was a little bit concerned now, but now for this and for Parasite, definitely back in. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm back in too. And what would be a nickname for a baseball guy? What should we call him?
I don't know, just call him baseball guy.
I guess we can just call him baseball guy.
Do you want to be more specific on his baseball name?
I want to be more clever, but I can't think of one right now. I'll think about it and come back with it.
Yeah, I don't know. And, you know, there's like a whole bunch of like, think of a pitcher for one of the Cardinals or like the Blue Jays or something.
I don't fucking. Who is Wainwright? That's not. I don't want to name after a real guy.
We'll work on it.
Weird.
We'll workshop it. We'll come back with something better next week. And by the time we come up with a good nickname,
we just call him Nolan Ryan.
But
Nolan Ryan
I'm pretty sure by like the next time by the time we come up with like a good nickname for him, he'll probably be horribly murdered by a cockroach. So yeah. Anything else you want to say before we end this off?
I'm back to anticipating the next episode, where before this episode I was kind of lethargic about it, like, I guess I'll watch it. Now it's like, let's see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. We were both saying it was just like, I just kind of want to like finish off the series, like let it be over so I could go watch the manga. But now I'm like, ooh, I'm intrigued.
I am also worried again on who they're going to kill off just to like fuck with us.
I'm excited to see who they kill off. That's the difference. But yeah. Yeah, so I guess that'll be it. See you guys next week.